So guys, Jake Paul just knocked out Mike Perry and it was an easy and dominant performance. So let's check the professionals' reaction on his win and also the highlights of the fights. First of all, their workouts, they trash talk before their workouts. Then here is how Mike Perry walked out.
Mike Perry, but
Gilbert Burns' reactions, let's go Mike Perry. And this is how Jake Paul walked out. Sorry, the internet connection is pretty slow. And then Kamaru Usman reacted, OMG, let's fight already, shaking my head, 20 minutes walkouts. Here we go. Ring announcer says Perry making his boxing pro debut, and we all know this is not true. He has a pro boxing fight which he lost, and in the first round, Jake Paul knocked down Mike Perry. Yes, it And then heavyweight versus welterweight. Damn, Jake versus Demetrius Johnson next. Mike Perry out here acting a fool. In the second round, Jake Paul dropped him as well.
only on happening.
This was the second knockdown. 2 rounds, 2 knockdowns. Good right hand from Jake Paul, says Kamaru Usman. Mike Perry's defense. Aljamain Sterling says respect to Jake Paul for embracing combat sport and winning blah blah blah. Dan Rafael, round 3, Perry 10-9, and it was the only round that Mike Perry won, round 3. That was a Perry round. Perry wins round 3. And Nico Olivash says this dude is not gonna get any better fighting these opponents. He is talking about Jake Paul. And in the 4th round, this is what Jake did to Mike Perry.
Look what his status meant.
Sorry. Hold on. Round 4, Jake Paul wins. Mike, move your head, brother. And round 5 again, Jake Paul. Demetrius Johnson reacted, something is wrong with Perry's leg. He is limping during the fight and back to the corner. He was wobbling. Jake Paul just knocked out Mike Perry in round 6. After winning the 5th round, the Johnson round came around 6. Wall is there. Wait. Let me show you. He didn't got back until the count of the 10.
Shot. Oh!
Jake Paul stops Mike Perry. Dylan Nettis says, pussy. The commentator really said, there is a new king of violence. Shut the F up. Right. There is no way they should make the Mike Tyson fight. Jake is effing good. And I support it. Jake Paul defeats Mike Perry and proves that he is indeed still worthy of facing a 58 years old in his next bout. Ted Yellow says, this is not boxing. I know this is not, even if it is not boxing, it was pure entertainment. I have seen enough. Paul versus Ngannou. Kamaru says, good finish from Jake. How long are we going to pretend that Jake Paul is beating people his size or his age? The one person he fought his size and age, he lost to. Jake Paul is now 6-0 against MMA fighters. Oscar De La Hoya is coming for you, Jake Paul. He is maybe talking about Zepeda. Adrian Yanez, somebody call Ngannou. Yes, somebody should call Ngannou. They are both signed in PFL, Jake Paul and Ngannou. And if PFL wants, this fight can happen, but Jake would not take it. We all know that. Official time was 1 minute and 12 seconds of round 6. Whatever you think of the whole Jake Paul thing, all I know is that was entertaining as hell. Yes, that was entertaining as hell. Another angle of the KO. My channel can get banned for showing you these KOs, but let's do it. Jake Paul called out Alex Pereira after his win in his post-fight speech. First, he called out Mike Tyson and says sign the contract, and then he called out Alex Pereira. This is what he said.
I'm gonna go over there for that. And Alex Pereira, you said you want a box. I'm the king of this. I'm the king of this. Come over, we can make it happen. I want you, Alex Pereira. You want?
Dana White could easily end this whole parade. Just let Alex Pereira fight Jake Paul. Michael Chiesa says Alex Pereira would effing spar Jake Paul. They say this every time, and at the end, Jake Paul, I don't know how he does it, but he is the one who spars MMA fighters. Jesse told you, Jake Paul is a real boxer. I like Jesse, but this is not good, Jesse. Don't support Jake. Aljamain Sterling says, I know there is a size difference in a lot of fights, but the man is constantly improving in each fight. Even Alex Pereira FaceTimed Jake Paul when he was giving his post-fight interview. He was still in the ring. Conor McGregor says something about Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the biggest piss bag I have ever seen in my whole life. 40 pound and blah blah blah. You can read it. Sean Strickland is the only guy from the UFC that beats Jake in boxing. I would like to see that fight. Chris Curtis, I am super glad Mike Perry made a bag tonight. Conor McGregor, hey, Mike, you are released and you can go and compete in your smelly Dirty Boxing Championship thing. Dirty Boxing Championship is the new promotion launched by Mike Perry. So Conor McGregor is referring to that, and he is saying that he has fired Mike Perry. Jesse Jess again, I like it. Do you, Gilbert Bunsen? And here is Mike Tyson's response. He says 118 good.
Just that one.
With brother tweet, Dylan Dennis retweeting Jake Paul's old call out from 2018. Let's run it. Who the hell is that guy? When he fought his brother, he just laid down. I do not want to see it, and I hope no one does. Jake Paul responds to Conor McGregor's tweet at his post-fight press conference. Conor on Twitter, he is on his yacht, but guess where he is not? In the ring fighting me. The notorious MMA is scared of Jake Paul from Disney Channel. Mike Perry says Conor McGregor cannot fire me, says Alex Pihunin, an MMA reporter. And finally, Alex Pereira tells Jake Paul, let's go. Shama, would you like to see that fight, Alex Pereira versus Jake Paul? I would love to.